We're here to share the morning with you.
I remember growing up and the kids in the street all knowing each other. Times have really changed. In fact, I can't remember the last time that I had a chat with my neighbours. How is it in your neighbourhood, Elka?
Well, Kaz, I actually do know my neighbours, but that's because I'm a member of neighbours.com.au.
Okay, what's Nabo?
Well, Nabo is Australia's first neighbourhood social network, and it's the answer for the majority of Australians who are not connected and feel isolated within their neighbourhood. Nabo provides a private website just for your suburb and local area that helps you get to know your neighbours and stay in touch with what's really happening.
That's actually a very clever idea. So what, I just enter the suburb, create a bit of a profile, and next thing it connects me with, say, Joe, 3 doors down.
Sure. Well, so Nabo is needed more now than ever. More than half of Australians don't connect with their neighbours beyond a chat over the fence. Crazy, hey? 1 in 4 Australians would not expect their neighbours to call the police or check on their home if they had a break-in. And how's this for a figure? 80% of us wouldn't know where to start in finding out about what's going on in our neighbourhood.
I've got to say, I'm pretty guilty of that. I don't know my neighbours like my parents used to. I mean, they really looked out for each other.
Well, that's what's so great about Nabo. It makes it easy to get back in touch with your community and know your neighbours like we used to.
Yeah, and it's just as simple as checking out Facebook or LinkedIn, right?
Exactly. But unlike other social networks, Nabo is about connecting with local people you don't already know and finding out about what's going on in your community, such as events and other local little secrets. Nabo is also a great place to share tips and recommendations. A great example of this, when I go walking around the neighbourhood with my husband, we always notice when a neighbour has done a great reno job. Now, Nabo makes it easy to recommend tradesmen and other handy tips with your neighbours. And for me, that's perfect because my husband, love him, but he's not good when it comes to tradesman tips.
I know the feeling. It sounds great though. I mean, especially if you're in a new area and you don't know the local tradies, right?
Totally right, Kaz. And how often have you wanted a personal recommendation for a local service? Nabo is also a great way to find other people who share your interests, and at the end of the day, we're all in the relationship people business.
Yeah, I love it. Now, what about local classifieds?
Totally. So on Nabo, you can post an ad for free. If you're having, let's say, a garage sale or stuff to give away, then Nabo will help you get the word out to people in your area.
Yeah, it makes me think I've actually got an exercise bike that I never use. It's just waiting to go to a good home. But tell us a little bit more about how it works.
Well, sure. There are lots of ways you can use Nabo. So, for example, not only can you post a classified ad for that bike you were talking about, but you can also use Nabo to connect with local people that share, let's say, similar interests to you. Now, if you're a mum like me and you'd love to meet other mums for a coffee or a play day in your area, you can set up a mothers group, which is great on Nabo. Groups are an easy way for you to have discussions, make arrangements with residents of your building, your running club, or let's say your kids' sports groups, for example.
So important because you can actually set up a special interest group within your suburb. I'm always looking for that last-minute tennis buddy as well.
I don't know if I'd be up for the tennis at swimming, maybe. Well, absolutely. Nabo takes connecting with your neighbourhood one step further. With government organisations, and this is great, such as local councils, police and emergency services, as well as community groups. Now, there's even an urgent alert service that the emergency services and councils can use to quickly inform us of anything, let's say from a broken water main to crime and safety issues around your home.
Gee, I like that. So run us through signing up quickly one more time.
Okay, Kat, super easy. So this is what you need to do. You need to go to neighbours.com.au and follow 3 simple steps. You enter your suburb, then you complete your details to create your profile, and then you basically just verify your address. You can even control how much information your neighbours see, including hiding surnames and street numbers. I recently signed up and I've been loving it.
It sounds like they've thought of absolutely everything. Get on it, folks. It's time to join your community. Head to neighbours.com.au right now and get connected with your neighbourhood. Elka, great to see you.
Thank you.
We're here to share the morning.